and it will happen. The other story I want to share is that the team of FAWE works really, really hard around the clock.
My name is called Kazoba Lydia. I work with FAWE Uganda as a finance manager. I'm here on the grounds representing the executive director, who is currently in Elgon, UTC Elgon, conducting the same program. FAWE Uganda is an NGO and it has a number of chapters, 34 chapters, and they are located in Africa. So in Africa we have 34 chapters. Today we are here to conduct our orientation. We have been here for a week to conduct our orientation of our students, of our beneficiaries we have got. We put up an advert offering bursaries and scholarships across the country, our country Uganda, looking out for young women and men to benefit from this program. Our program had two kind of categories: TVET, those going for TVET institution, and those going for higher access education program. Our target was 700 beneficiaries. We received over 8,000 applications, and of that we had to sieve out 700 of them. The demand is quite so high, much as at the end of the day we got the 700, but still there are a number of people we left out because the budget we had could only accommodate 700. We are here to do extended orientation program. It is happening in 3 districts. One, we are here at UTC Lira. That's one group targeting the northern region. There's another one in Chichwamba, UTC Chichwamba. It is in Fort Portal. And another one in UTC Elgon, which is in Mbale. So the same that is happening here is the same that is happening in the other 2. We are all doing the extended orientation program. This program brings on the successful 700 participants, and we take them through how to conduct themselves at higher institutions, how to conduct themselves in the new environment, because we get all these students or participants, people who are vulnerable. We have taken on refugees. We have a number of refugees we have taken on. We have taken on people with disabilities, and we have taken on orphans, a number of orphans. Yes, it's true. During our what we call home visits, where we visited these homes, in fact, we confirmed that also the boy child is really vulnerable. The current program that is running is funded by MasterCard Foundation, and we do a lot of research and we write proposals, and these proposals are approved at the end of the day. So now the proposal that has gone through, the agreement we are currently working on is skewed to the boys. But FAWE Uganda, before this year, the other periods, we have been putting on boys. We have some donors who have given us funds, and they have not specified boys or girls. So we always do the 50-50. We have trained them on environmental changes. Also, we have trained them all, had sessions with them on how to conduct themselves when they are at the institutions, how to be focused. If you get this opportunity, do not waste it. So that's all we have been talking about. Even financial literacy, we sponsor these children and give them some small upkeep, and we have told them, we have taken them through how they should spend the upkeep that we give them.
I can remember I started for Senior 4, that is in 2022, and the person who was sponsoring me was my uncle. Later on, when I reached to Senior 4, he told me that his contract is done. When I finished Senior 4, I failed to go back to school. 2022, 3, 4. Then this is 5. I've been staying at home. So I stayed at home. Like last year, I decided to go and do a catering course. That is with the GRS. They put an advert, I applied for it. They took me. So I did my catering course. Now I started doing the small business under the tree. I'm preparing tea for people and selling it. They don't give food for people, like for the refugees, and everything is not there. So you need to struggle in order to eat at least. And the mothers, let me say the parents, it is very hard for them to get something to eat. Sometimes when it is not there, you just get the greens, you cook and you give your children like that without the portion. So it is very hard. It is not an easy thing in the camp. Life is not easy at all. The person who has succeeded with FAWE, so I know I will reform my life and the standard living of my family will also change. My message to the girl child is that due to the hardship you are passing through, or the hardship, the situation right now you are passing through should not make you to go for marriage fast. Seek for help if you can. If you can't, at least try to manage or try at least to work at someone's place in order to start your business. That's a small business which can bring for you man at least to change the standard living of your family. Because there is no one who will come from outside to come and change the standard living of your family if you don't struggle hard.
FAWE and MasterCard Foundation, their project is really marvelous, helping all the countries in Africa, and especially like me, the male. I feel like I'm really very lucky amongst the females, because the project majorly targeted for the females, though the males are also inclusive, the vulnerable ones. And I pray that by time the project should extend a little bit bigger, because there are more vulnerable people out there like me who are trying out. They were working, because if without this scholarship, there was nothing I can do, only like helping my parents and do the casual work of which it cannot earn a living.
Maybe being a refugee, how had life been, and when did you leave your home place to Uganda?
Being a refugee, it's really very, very hectic living the home there. You know, the way, the lifestyle there, it is very, very, very dangerous, whereby there is no safety guaranteed by the time when the war starting broke out. And even the way when we came, things were really very, very hard. You stand, because of the tent, you have to stand during especially rain time at night, you don't sleep. There was really, especially when we have just arrived, there was a lot of terrible, terrible things that have happened.
We are excited that FAWE focuses on science. They focus on civil engineering, on medicine, nurses, midwives. They also focus on TVET. And as a country, as presidency, we advocate for skilling in institutions. The TVET is one of our prime areas, because one, the moment a child has done this course, on coming out, is able to employ himself or herself and start working. Above all, we are interested in science courses, because we want scientists to do us research, to do us innovations and creativity, and design activities that can solve the problems of the society. And this also explains why we changed the curriculum. We want science to solve the problems. We want the new curriculum to analyze and see that what is this problem that is persisting in the society, in the community. But again, we are advocating for balancing of boy child and girl child. While FAWE is taking majorly the girls, we are telling them to increase from at least the 7.7% to 20%, so that the boys and the girls are able to interact together. For example, when they marry, they must be of same caliber. That's when they understand each other, they can plan together, and the family is settled. Once there's a lot of disparity, then that family is prone to gender inequality. Then we are going to bring in many single mothers. And that is one of our advocacy programs, that we don't want girls to say, with or without a man, I am able to lead my life. No, that is not what God procreated us to be. So we are requesting that even in our other organizations that are coming, balance the boy child and the girl child, that all are well, that all of them are able to bring income enough to the family.